Hey folks, it's Mike McGuire here, welcoming you to a special Sunday post of the alternate commentary table. Now, this show is recorded before AEW's All In, and of course WWE's Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, all took place. So, while it seems like it's posting a day late, because it is, it's also kind of interesting to see how the guys are going to do with their predictions. Now, reminder, Monday, taping a special edition of McGuire on Wrestling with Dave Meltzer. So we'll talk to you then. Until then, enjoy the alternate commentary table. Let's see how they did. It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the alternate commentary table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Hontzias.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Korolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Okay,
I'm
good.
ready.
Well, you think you're cool?
Well,
Go
you
ahead,
ready?
good. I'm ready. I'm always
ready too.
Been ready for
I can do this in my sleep.
since day one-ish.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the alternate commentary table with Mitch and Dimitri Korolis.
You forgot your name? Guess who got a chair shot before the show started?
Slip up. Sorry. I just had it on the tips of my tongue. That's right.
Wait a minute.
That's not. Anyways, you're listening to the alternate commentary table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. That's right. Well, that's what we do here. We celebrate wrestling. We got a lot of action coming up this weekend, so I'm going to roll right into this intro. A couple of things you got to be aware of. Number one, there's shows within the show, and one of those shows is McGuire on Wrestling, which is going to drop on Monday for you. Not Sunday that you're accustomed to, Monday. But you're getting the same McGuire, the same goodness, the same everything inside of the show, because it's a part of the people, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because there is so much wrestling this weekend that he's got to capture it all.
I don't blame him.
Don't blame him at all.
A lot of work. Him and the Meltzer, overtime.
Overtime. That's right. So again, Legends and Champions, that drops later on in the week. Search for the merch. That's right. We got a lot of great things going on. Facebook page, that's where you're going to find, people like me and Tips McGee, two different people with two different angles.
Neither one of you's posted anything lately, I've noticed.
Let's get into wrestling. We got a lot of things to talk about. Mitch, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I agree. Listen, I was putting a little bit of the agenda together to make sure we got some things in order. Mike and Meltzer warned everybody last week how much wrestling was going to happen this weekend. I heard their rumblings. I heard it. Didn't respect it. I do now. There's a lot going on here.
A lot going on.
So we're going right into it because tonight is All In. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for it for weeks. Dare I say months?
I would say months for me.
So would you call this the WrestleMania of AEW?
Definitely.
100%. And based on this card, it definitely is.
And I love that it's a summer extravaganza.
Yes.
Right? Like I get summer, WWE's got SummerSlam, which is a very big show, but I like that they went and said, you know what? We're taking summer for the big event.
I agree. And I'll say one thing about AEW that I like that they do every time there's kind of a big pay-per-view going on and stuff like that. And then they see that their competitors are doing something or that the world of sports is doing something. They'll move like Collision from the Saturday night to like a Thursday night or whatever. They'll pivot.
They'll pivot.
and they'll pivot nicely to make everything work out well and everyone gets their time, right?
Can I say one thing?
Sure, of course.
I called it.
What'd you say?
I called it months ago.
What'd you do?
Remember when we were talking about and we were saying AEW is getting up there with steam, they're doing their thing, blah, blah, blah. Now, albeit everyone selects dates.
I listen to everything you say.
Thank you, man. And I listen to everything you say because your opinion matters.
Thank you.
And so does yours, everyone.
Yes.
The more you know. Ding. So anyways, what I say was a matter of time that AEW would have no problems going in and just going on a head-to-head matchup with WWE.
Yeah, you're right.
And here it is. Now, fair enough. Someone say, well, it was, you're wrong, Dimitri. WWE actually did this, blah, blah, and all this stuff. Okay, fine. But it's here. It's here tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm curious and in anticipation to see the numbers.
Yeah, you know what, though? It's a little bit of an unfair kind of comparison, and I'll tell you why. When you got a Saturday night's main event on NBC or Peacock or whatever versus a pay-per-view, it is easier to go to the cable network than it is to your pay-per-view. But if somehow Let's just assume they have a great, for all the real wrestling fans, the ones that want to see good everything, then AEW tonight has got to be the one you buy. Where if you're just, let's say you don't have you don't have the money, you don't have the time, because this is going to be a long show. You can just tell from the outset, this is going to be a long show. Then you know what? Watching Goldberg and what's going to happen there could be enough to fill the cup. Fill the cup. Yeah, exactly. So we'll get to that in a second. All right, real quick before we get to the pay-per-view tonight, I was watching AEW on the Wednesday. Why is it that they have to put all their wrestlers, like especially the main event guys, like you got the John Moxley and you've got the Adam Page, in an 8-man tag fight before the big fight? Like, this is, I don't know. I think that was not needed. You got everybody that's going to be a main part of this main event, this paper card, and they're all together. And you know what I mean? Like, why? And then you got to tell me that when the Young Bucks came out and saw their limo destroyed, they didn't see Swerve on top of the forklift on the side.
On now.
He was standing right there.
Right there.
Prince Nana's there. You don't think, how far could Swerve be? How far?
Yeah, they don't separate much.
They don't separate much. And does he have a license to drive the forklift?
Okay, number one.
Yes.
Does he have the right class license?
Right.
Number two, this is why I'm worried about the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
That's a lack of awareness.
That's right.
They're slipping. And I think they gave away a spoiler.
What do you think?
I think they're slowly giving away a spoiler.
Okay.
What do they call themselves now that's on the limo? Oh my goodness, the name's escaping me.
The Elite?
No. They were, before they were the EVPs, but now they're the...
I wasn't paying attention.
The fathers, the founding fathers.
Founding fathers. That's true.
I think they're going to lose.
Oh.
I think they're not EVPs anymore. They've been telling us.
Let's get right into it.
They're the founding fathers.
The match card does say that this is going to be the first match. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. They are saying this is going to be the way they kick off. And if that's the way you kick it off, good on you.
Kudos.
Yes. So let's start with them. Go.
Can I say one thing on AEW that I love?
Of course.
Okay, so the Blake Christian.
Yeah.
Okay. Guy's nothing special.
No.
But I'm going to tell you what, AEW, when you're running an old school promo where he's in the ring and they're introducing him and then they go split screen, old school, like, I'm going to get after you and blah, blah, blah. Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And more yes.
Agreed.
Okay. Anyways, let's get into it.
AEW tonight. It's All In, July 12th. Here we go. Right from Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. My America.
Texas. Some America, baby.
Match number 1. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. It sounds like you're going to go with the Ospreay and the Swerve.
I am, because I think if you're going to crumble the Empire, you crumble it all.
Yeah.
From the Death Riders to the Young Bucks.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. I just can't subscribe to the fact that, but then again, see, this is why this is intriguing, because you're like, oh, there's no way that each can challenge for the title for a full year.
Yeah, see, there's too many stipulations in this match.
A lot of stipulations.
I don't like it.
It's like reading the fine print on winning a prize.
That's exactly it. You got to do that math question.
Oh, man. But then, if you don't cash it, it is too much.
It's too much.
I'm going to go with the Ospreay and the Swerve.
Until I just remembered that there's all these stipulations on this, I wanted the Young Bucks, and I felt like after what I saw on Wednesday, I felt even more confident. You know what? I think AEW always likes to make it hard on themselves. Give me the Young Bucks. Minus the 120. By the way, real quick, I saw on DraftKings, you can actually now bet on sports through DraftKings. You can bet, obviously you can bet on sports. You can bet this AEW card on DraftKings. Yeah. So for American contingent, take a look. I don't know. I just saw it. A little surprised.
I got to get back to looking at my arbitrage opportunities.
Isn't that true? Okay, match number 2, their dubbing is going to be the women's gauntlet match. Now, they didn't give a list of all the ladies. Any lady that just jumps out at you, who's going to get the number 1 contender match in the women's gauntlet match? Anybody kind of jumps out at you?
No, I don't know. I'm honestly on a wait and see, Mitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to guess. I don't want to forecast. I like these gauntlet matches, though.
I do too.
They're fun.
I do too. I'm going to go with the Megan Bale. I'm going to go with our Greek contingent. I feel like she failed us once. You don't fail us again.
I was thinking that, but I said I'm gonna take the high road here.
Okay,
on this one.
Fair enough. Totally. And without the names, I can't really do much here.
Fair.
Match number 3, they got TNT Championship. Adam Cole, baby, versus Kyle Fletcher. I'm more worried than anybody on this one.
No, my wife's not home. Oh, sorry, guys. I was sleeping for a sec. Listen, can we just give it to Kyle Fletcher?
Please.
The
proto star.
And then right away, fire.
Yeah.
Adam Cole right on the spot.
Right on the spot right there.
You're fired. Please.
Listen, I'm all for the Kyle Fletcher. It's time to give him a belt. I don't, like where we were talking last week about like when we brought up the Mike situation with the Swerve thing from the year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it more and more. Why should anybody wait? When you have a superstar like Kyle Fletcher that's ready to
Get
go,
white hot.
why give it to him right now and you guys will figure it out. Why would you keep the belt on Adam Page, who's shown you now, with all due respect, Adam Cole right now, that he's not, he's not moving that meter the way he did at the very beginning of when he showed up.
I have a stipulation.
Sure.
How about the loser of this match cannot rename any faction that they're a part of?
Now that is a stipulation.
That's a stipulation.
Now that's a stipulation. AEW Tag Team Championships. It's the Hurt Syndicate, Bob and Sheldon Benjamin, taking on the Patriarchy in Christian and Nick Wayne. I don't know where they came from. Like, I know it's been like 2 weeks, but where did they come up? And Jet Speed, your favorite, Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. I'm more worried about this one.
Me too.
If they give it to
Mitch,
I'm telling you,
Mitch.
I'm telling you,
Mitch.
I'm telling you, don't. If they give it to Christian and Nick, I'm not upset about that one.
If
it can work,
if it goes the other way to the speed bag, I can't, Mitch. I can't
either.
I can't do that.
I'm with you on this.
Please.
Okay, so we're in contention. We want the Hurt Syndicate.
We're going to go.
But we're okay with Christian and Nick.
That's
next.
our contingent.
That's our 2.
Please, guys.
And we don't even want to think about 3. We don't want to think about 3. Exactly. Whew. All right. Men's casino gauntlet match. Now, what's the difference between a men's casino gauntlet match and the women's gauntlet match?
Yeah, why do the men get the casino?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I checked to make sure I didn't not read it correctly.
Right.
No, casino is in theirs. So does that mean they get like games or something? They have like blackjack and roulette in theirs?
See, this is the confusing part.
This is confusing.
AEW does this kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what does that mean? They need more promotion behind it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm on a wait and see.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with MJF on this one.
Okay.
I just feel like it's his to lose.
Okay, fair enough.
What I mean? The Briscoe is on my. I'm loving what Briscoe's doing lately.
Love the Briscoe.
But I think MJF really you have to start getting them back to that championship line and get them in line. Second or third in line, but get them in line to get that belt back.
Fair enough.
He's your guy. I'm sorry. All right. Here are the 3 matches that everyone's really paying to watch. I mean, the first 5 were amazing. AEW Unified Championship. It's Kenny Omega versus Okada. This is going to be epic. The belt's nice.
I got to tell you,
these two know each other better than themselves.
This is the second on my list of what I'm looking forward to. Okay,
yeah.
Because there's another match that's I'm at the top of my list.
Yes, of
but
course.
this one's number 2 and not by a long shot.
Not by
it's
that
like
much.
1B.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I love me my Okada.
Okay.
I love me my Okada.
Right.
I actually don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is how big this match is.
Right.
I think they're going to be amazing. I think there's so much history on it.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of a boxing fight. Like I'm looking like, oh my goodness, this is Tyson and Holyfield getting together for the first time. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
But even though it's not the first time, but you get what I'm saying. It's got that feel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick Kenny Omega just because. I think when you look in these legacies, it's up to them.
Yeah.
So what did the conversation they have? Hey, Kenny, you should win it because it's very iconic and this and that. I don't know. There's no disappointing winner out of this.
I remember if it was the first All In or one of them lately, I noticed that the one thing I liked about the Young Bucks and I liked about Kenny, I liked the management where they're still involved in the wrestling component. They were okay with losing, saying it's better for the company if I lose or whatever. This one stinks of that. Kenny Omega maybe should win, but is he carrying the torch the way he can? I mean, ever since his illness and his sickness, is the wrestling circuit too much for him? I don't know. I'm going Okada because I do think that his runway is still pretty large. Right. I really do. And not to say that Kenny's isn't. I just like the Okada. I think Kenny goes, hey, over here. I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I do think this is going to be the match of the night, though. I do think they're going to put on a show.
I think so too.
Okay?
I think so.
AEW Women's World Championship. It's Toni Storm taking on Mercedes Moné. For weeks we've been playing with this. Where are you putting your money?
Well done, by the way.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to hit you with a storm.
What? Well
A
done to
prediction.
you. Well done to you.
Thank you. This is the most anticipated match for me. I'll say that right now. You know, we had Serrano Taylor yesterday on the Netflix.
Yeah.
Women's boxing taken front and center. I think we got the same going on over here.
Yes.
You got the women taking
a ladies'
front and center.
weekend, isn't
It's
it?
a ladies' weekend.
Evolution.
There's Evolution on the Sunday.
We got that too.
Fantastic. Listen, I've been on the Toni Storm train for a lot.
Long time.
However, I'm putting my money where my Mercedes is.
Nice.
I'm going there.
Does this have anything to do with the Meltzer last week? Did he get in your ear? Did he get between your hands?
He did. He brought it up.
Yeah.
And that's, again, for all those, that's McGuire on Wrestling. McGuire's show there as the Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer every week. He said, he put it in perspective. Like, there is a London show.
Mm-hmm.
There is, all the belts aren't on the line on this one anyways. So for Toni to just retain that one, she could lose. I think it's also like, Mercedes Moné is it fair to say right now, the number one female wrestler in the world?
Right now, I would say so, yes.
I would say so too.
And all the belts kind of show that.
Yeah, and why not? Because she's got this Cardona, but even bigger persona because of where she is. Give her all the belts, and then you can have the follow-up match.
Did you see Cardona and Chelsea Green were here at the Stampede?
They're at the Stampede. I was looking for them the other day.
Were you?
Yeah, couldn't find them.
How cool would that have been? You run into them.
I would have drop kicked them right away.
Oh, dude, I would have started crying.
Yeah.
I would have started crying. I would have been so excited. I'm taking Mercedes as well. I do think that the chase is good, but I also think this is where I'm sticking with it. I think this match is more important than the next match they're going to have. Okay, so follow me. If Mercedes wins this one, gets the belt, now she's got all the belts, like matter, don't matter. The next one, let's say she loses to Toni and then Toni gets all the belts or at least gets her championship belt back, doesn't matter as much to me as this match. The first one is more important. I'm taking Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an epic battle. I think it's going to go back and forth. My only worry, and I told you this week when we spoke the one time, I don't want to see Toni Storm lose that. Where she lost the last time she lost when she was fighting Mariah May and she lost, and then she had the amnesia and then she didn't remember she was Toni Storm and then she came back. I don't want any of that. Just keep her the way she is.
Agreed.
And just keep her. This is a great persona she's got and keep it that way.
The other thing too is with the Mercedes, okay? With both of them. You know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
Because that women's championship belt is beautiful. It's like one of the best belts, if not the nicest looking belt in all of professional
It's a classy
wrestling.
belt.
And it has they each have a Ric Flair vibe to me. Where Ric Flair was not part of WWE, wasn't on the main part of TV.
Right.
But you knew that there was this guy who was the world's champion.
Yeah.
They each have that. They have that luster. So,
Sure they do.
So if you put them on Moné, you have that, hey, over there in AEW, by the way, they have the best person in the world on that promotion.
Yeah, it's true that.
It's got an NWA feel to it. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely does. AEW World Championship is on the line. Texas Death Match is going to be dubbed as the way they're going to fight this. That basically means where Jon Moxley falls on a studded bat. He, Adam Page can easily put a syringe in his mouth. This is going to be. I really do think this is going to be bloody. This is going to be nasty.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be crazy. And I'm taking Jon Moxley to keep his belt.
Really?
Yeah. I thought about it more and more. And the way I look at it is, you know what? Things come up in the news quite a bit. And, Epstein-ish things. And I say to myself, things that seem so obvious are not. And I guess a little piece of me is going, you know what? Jon Moxley keeping the belt wouldn't be the worst or craziest thing in the world. I know everybody wants Adam Page, but I go back to what I said about Cody Rhodes. What are you going to do with Adam Page after? And I know, he's got the swerve things. Yeah, but we've seen all those before. And I know that the Jon Moxley thing's a little different, but I don't know. It's a little more intriguing. I'm sticking with the John Moxley and obviously what'll be a crazy muck up at the end, I think.
You know, your comparisons sometimes are just anyways. Okay. We might have
the atmosphere in here change.
We might have a missing minute in our pod today after editing.
No, I don't think so.
And
I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything. I just said what was on the news.
Moving along. Okay, I'll disagree.
And another thing.
I'll disagree. Look, if they don't give it to the Adam Page, then you really have to question what the heck did you do all that build up and what do you want to do with this guy to begin with, right?
Fair enough. Listen, he's been the champ once before. It's not like he's never been the champ. It's most likely, I'm literally going to say this to you guys, it's 60-40, 70-30 that Page will get the belt.
Yeah, I got it.
I kind of, in a weird way, just don't believe anything that I see anymore, and I'm going to go with the little Moxley. Because if like, put it like this, Dimitri, every time we do this, it doesn't matter if it's WWE, TNA, wrestling, whatever, when we make our predictions, something always comes up. Somebody loses a belt yesterday, let's just jump over to SmackDown real quick. The Wyatt Six get the tag team belts. This is what I'm talking about. No one predicted that. No one wanted that. And they're doing, what did I say? Stuffing it down our face. And AEW is no different. If they want to do something, they're going to do it. And that's why I say, for us to all be like, well, it's easy. Adam Page and Tony Storm and Kenny Omega and all the people we want to win are going to win. Well, then it's not fun, is it?
That's right.
That's right.
Great point.
Thank you.
Great point.
Well, let's go to the other thing. Let's say you don't want to get the pay-per-view because you're a hardcore WWE person and you just want that forever. Saturday night's main event is going on tonight. Randy Orton taking on the Drew McIntyre.
I mean, you got to give it to the Drew, don't you? Don't you?
You know what? Do you, though? Here's the thing. Drew McIntyre has turned into kind of like... he's turned into kind of like...
The Glasgow Brawler.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's an epic part of every storyline, but he keeps losing the big matches.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't know. Like, he should win. I want him to win. Randy Orton doesn't need to win. There's nothing you're going to do much more with Randy. But yeah, I guess Randy will win. Like, go with the opposite.
Sure.
It's opposite day.
You're good looking.
That's not nice.
Like,
I got up early today. I wasn't fixing myself.
Too,
Solo Sikoa is taking on his big brother Jimmy for the U.S. Championship. This was just thrown into the mix just for the fun of it.
How about I'm solo sick of all of this?
God.
What's that? What's he?
MFT?
MFT?
Yeah. I thought Adam Cole couldn't be worse, or nothing could be worse than Adam Cole dubbing his team names. Solo's giving him a run for his money.
No, Adam Cole is still worse because he's like, welcome to the paradigm, and that's undisputed. Bay. Like, you loser. Like, how
you're right. He is still
that?
worse. You're right. Yeah. What do you got? Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso.
I got the Solo.
I think so. I mean,
sure.
If he loses the belt now, then I really don't know anything about anything.
Fair, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like, there's nothing to say. That's why I'm going Solo Sikoa to lose his belt to Jimmy Uso.
Okay.
Jimmy deserves something. He's the only one that didn't get a Christmas present. Have you noticed this?
Have you noticed his clothing is getting brighter?
Yes, I have.
He's turning into Jay.
Well, when the formula works, sure. Speaking of, one that was just dubbed in, that's on the Evolution, sorry. LA Knight versus Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen here.
Really? Like, seriously?
Well, because I hope they don't mess this up. Like, please let Seth Rollins win.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. LA Knight, I'll give you some kudos. You've made this more exciting than I thought it could be.
Yes.
So I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, let's say LA Knight does win. It's not like Seth is going to lose his briefcase. It doesn't really matter. So I could see it going LA Knight losing, LA Knight winning, and then everyone's like, oh my God, that was weird. That was crazy. And then Goldberg takes on Gunther. Monday night when Gunther showed up, I have to admit, man, wrestling, you guys are hilarious. Like, you guys, like, how about this? In the 80s when he would roll up like out of nowhere and the camera just happened to be there and, Goldberg's coming in his muscle car. This is what I do know about you, Goldberg, that you do listen to some podcasts or you listen to some people because you showed up, you got out of your car, and you went straight to the ring. You didn't do your whole karate chop thing that you do before you get into the ring. You went straight in, you said your thing, and you beat him up. Done. That's the Goldberg we know.
We love that Goldberg.
We like that Goldberg.
Okay.
All right. Gunther, Goldberg. And by the way, Gunther, you can't be acting yet. You're not on that. Like you your acting skills are not there yet, but your promos have been okay, but not quite there. This is the one everyone's tuning into. Let's be honest. Forget the other matches right now because they really don't give us any sort of meat to the bone. This is the meat to the bone. Goldberg, Gunther, go ahead, sir.
Again, listening to the Melts the other week, I got to tell you, the only way that I would accept a Goldberg win is if Seth Rollins ended up cashing in the Money in the Bank, right, and taking the title.
Let's assume that happens. Let's assume that happens because that's what everyone's been pegging. Are people going to be mad that they predicted it correctly? This is that one time where you're like, oh, guaranteed this is going to happen. Let's say it does happen.
Yeah.
How many people are going to be mad that what happened you said was going to happen happened, and now you're mad that it happened?
Great point.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. So I don't know. I'm going to pick I'm going Gunther.
Okay.
I want that to happen.
Yeah.
I think if you're just going to build someone up and get them going, just do it.
So you're going to do Gunther straight win.
Yeah, I'll just
leave it like that.
I'll just leave it like that.
Oh, I think it's going to be exactly what we've all predicted. Goldberg wins. Seth comes out and gives him the headshot or the whatever, and it's over. And then Seth gets his belt. So I'm predicting Seth will lose his match to LA Knight.
Yeah.
But he will come out and win and take over the World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Okay, so that's how I feel it's going to happen.
Right.
That's my that's where my brain money is at.
Right, of course.
My heart is I just want Gunther to win clean.
Okay, and if he wins clean, side question to that, which I would love to see. Is that a good way to send off Bill Goldberg at home?
Yes.
Loss to Gunther at home.
Yes.
I hate to say it. As much as I think any other wrestler would be honored to do it that way, I don't see it happening with this guy. I do not see it.
If he wins, though, Mitch, if he wins, he can't have a send-off. He's going to win the title.
He's going to win the title. He's going to be all excited. He won't even maybe even get up. It'll be it'll be a 5 minute. Let's call it what it is. It's going to be 7 minutes max. It's not going more than 7.
I'm telling you, okay. I want the Gunther to win.
Right.
But here's I'm almost so spot on that it's going to happen. We've been talking about it for weeks. Goldberg is going to rush in there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is going to Brock Lesnar the crap out of Gunther.
Right.
Win in super quick fashion.
Okay. You say less than 5?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be that Goldberg. It's going to be that Lesnar match.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to walk in. He's going to give him the business. He's going to win the belt.
Yeah.
He's going to be so proud. Gunther's going to get mad. He's going to crush him after in true heat and beat him up.
Okay.
Walk out because Gunther's so mad and burn it down. Cue the music.
Cue the music.
That
something like that.
There it is.
Now, again, I go back to part A. Are you happy if that's the way it comes out?
I would be happy with that
because you predicted it.
Well, obviously, it's bragging rights. No, because at least that'll make sense, right?
That's right.
I don't want Goldberg to keep stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I like it.
Okay.
Evolution's next. So we have Evolution. That's going on the Sunday. They're not going to go one-on-one with All In. They're not going to go one-on-one with Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Main's event. That makes a lot of sense. Or Saturday Night Live either. Yeah, they're not just...
Live from New York, it's Saturday night's main event.
Exactly. So Evolution, you know what? I'm looking at this card, and it's excellent, but the problem is no one's going to watch it. I'm going to just call it out right now. I'm sorry. It wasn't publicized, in my opinion, very well. It makes some things, some of the matches, let's just get into it. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, any other day, and in my dreams, this is my favorite matchup of all times, but why? Why is this even happening?
Can I say something
Sure,
too?
Of course, yeah.
Trish Stratus is horrible during this promo.
I don't know.
There's no energy. There's no umph.
Yeah.
it's almost like, hey, I'm paid to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk in the ring, say my lines, pretend like I'm going to win the championship, and go, go, go. And you know what the worst part about it? No one's going to watch. And I bet you this is where they're going to be doing a Money in the Bank changeover at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like brutal, you guys.
Dude, like you got that. You have the number one contenders match, Battle Royal. So the winner of this at Clash in Paris gets to fight one of the champions. But like I said last week's show, even if you win it, are you really the number one contender?
Seriously.
Like, I don't believe anything that's coming out of anywhere now. You know what I mean?
I don't know, the Stratus, and I love her. She's Greek.
I know. She's in our Hall of Fame already.
She's in our Hall of Fame. It just...
But she shouldn't be there.
Mitch, I can't.
It doesn't make... And Tiffany's not good.
Did you see SmackDown?
I did. And can I say something? When you know what I've noticed now? Twice this has happened, where Barrett has to come in and like kind of mitigate or be the in-between with the convert. That's showing me that they can't be trusted on or especially Tiffany, because that's now 2 times that Barrett's been on kind of what do you want him? The mediator. I don't know what you want to call him, right? He's coming in there for 2 of her interviews now against major opponents. Not good. Not good. It's not working with her, man.
Yeah,
it's
but
just not working.
At least the Stratton is going now. There's some oomph in her voice. There's some pep in the step. But when you're going in and you're like, this is what I hate about the Evolution. Okay. And we're obviously not picking on it like at all, because it's a bad nostalgia act.
Yeah. It is.
It really, really is.
Yeah. Like if Nikki Bella wins the number one contenders match, like, or the Battle Royal, and she wins that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I'm getting a little fed up with WWE lately, because I'm like, you guys are just like really, I said it once, I'll say it again. They're telling us what we're going to like, and we're going to like it. And I guess if I keep tuning in, this is my own fault, but slowly you guys are really getting me to like not be interested in this. I'm telling you right now.
Like Stratus, you can't come down 3 weeks and be like, hi everyone. I am going to do a couple things.
Right.
I plan on winning the title.
That's right.
And becoming the 8-time women's champion. And thank you very much, because I've done all this before. Where's the yelling?
Yeah.
Where's the punching? Where's the... Ugh, right?
And what about Jade Cargill, Naomi? That's got a little meat to the bone, but here's the thing. If whoever wins this, is that the end of this? This is what I've been waiting. Like, a lot of people kind of wanted to see this at a major pay-per-vieiew, them two maybe going at it. Now we're going to have to, no one's going to buy Evolution just to see the outcome of this. We'll wait for the Insta Reels or YouTube.
Yeah, and then people are going to be absolutely wrestled out.
Yes.
And then the other thing, and why am I picking on this one? There is nothing in that card that is exciting for me to watch. There really isn't.
Yeah, JC Jane, Jordan Grace are fighting for the NXT championship. Sure. The tag teams are up. The Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, the Alexa Bliss and the Charlotte Soul, Ruka and Zarya, and the return of the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, and even that, so Evolution, you do it periodically. Why can't, in your grand scheme of clash here, battle there, why can't Evolution be an annual event?
Yeah, exactly. And how about...
And do it in a month where maybe it makes sense.
Exactly.
September's a good month after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Do something like that.
Refreshing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because then the other thing I argue is, so you have Saturday night's main event. Mm-hmm. Why can't a couple of those matches be there? If you're going to go with a little nostalgia, and everyone's going to be so... Mitch, you know why I'm mad?
And buddy, I haven't even brought up Io taking on Rhea and Becky, Bayley, and Valkyria. Sure. These are all pretty good matches. The problem is you guys have put it at the end. You're giving me the prime rib at the end of the buffet when you loaded it up with all the fun stuff, like the pizza and everything else at the front. Now I don't have room for my prime rib.
Buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Buddy, I don't disagree with that either. And the thing is I want to be excited for something like this. And even people argue, but everyone's there and they're doing this. Yeah, but it's not right, okay? It's like, yes, you can't just go watch Gordon Ramsay cook something and then without a recipe remember what he did if you've never been in a kitchen before. It's all jumbled and the product's not going to come out as good.
I just don't see why they didn't reschedule.
People are wrestled out.
Yeah. Like, I know they call event. Here's the thing. All these great wrestlers are going to be there. Guess what? No one's going to be in the crowd. Nobody.
So let me get this straight, WWE. You can go and pull the rug under an entire state.
Right.
Hey, Narlands, you're out.
Why don't you give Nolans this?
Right? And pivot.
And pivot.
And you can't be like, hey, you know what? We got Saturday night's main event. AEW's been like basically telling us that, you know, they're doing this, and then we got people are gonna be wrestled out, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be too much.
No, this is not. Dare I say, even if they try to go,
backtrack on something?
Sure.
Can I backtrack on something? Because when I said the product is not going to be good, that's to the tragedy. I actually think that there's going to be a lot of great matches in there. It just, what they're promoting for the product is not as exciting, and the build-up is making, like, Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
No, in my opinion, has even further sunk this Evolution pay-per-view with Nikki Bella. To your point.
I wish you wouldn't talk to her like that. I just wish you wouldn't. Hey, I'm just saying.
I play it as it lies, Mitch.
Well,
Always have.
I know.
Always have.
I hate to say it. Yeah, it's true. That match really just kind of throws a big wrench in this machine. It makes no sense. No sense.
No sense. That's what you got.
But you know what does make a lot
What's
of sense?
that, Mitch?
The alternate scenario.
Ooh.
So I got a question for you. 2 weeks ago on AEW, Briscoe did this thing where he called MJF a pickle, right? He called him the tiny pickle or whatever it was. And it's grown. Like, it's become the biggest thing at AEW. They're all laughing and whatever.
I love wrestling fans.
And the funny thing is, there are a few vegetables out there that I think are actually funny and could be used to knock down your person. And now is us going to go through a list of fruit and vegetables as to like, these are ones that you can use against people. Maybe.
Oh,
okay?
I like it.
It's kind of a quick tag scenario.
Sure.
Okay, this
let's
is the quick
do it.
tag.
Quick tag.
How about calling somebody an onion? Quick tag.
Well, yeah, if they're a whiner, because an onion will,
Ooh,
it's like,
that's
hey,
good.
you're a big baby, you cry all the time, you're an onion.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like. Okay.
Yeah.
What about a green pepper? Hey, you green pepper. Quick tag.
Okay. Green pepper. What does that say to me? Someone who doesn't do much.
Yeah,
but it's always there.
It's a filler.
Oh.
And you're tasteless.
Yeah.
There's no taste to
It's
you.
like being a jobber.
It's like being a jobber. I like that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you're a green pepper.
What about if somebody's like, yeah, you're an eggplant?
I've
I'll take you.
been called that enough times. Mitch, you?
Never, actually, weirdly enough. Weird. Okay, what about the zucchini? Let's keep going. I'll tag you in. The zucchini. You're a zucchini, bro.
You know what? That's derogatory.
Yeah, I feel like it is a little
you're
bit.
giving me the F word of veggies. Let me quick tag you in.
Yeah, that's basically the F word of veggies. I like that.
Okay,
That's
you
it.
say the next one and you start.
Okay.
I feel like I'm taking
You
over.
want me to?
Yeah, I want you to say it, but give me your first take on it.
Okay, potato. You're a potato. I think that's a beautiful one. It's right there. It means so many things. Potato all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, to me that speaks of laziness,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because in Greek we'll call someone that dude's like, but
Yeah.
you're a patata.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's a
you're-
great derogatory.
You're not
word,
in shape and you're not very active.
Exactly.
You're a
Yeah.
patata.
And you have no meaning. Yeah, exactly. Horned melon. I'll tag you in.
Again, another one that that sounds someone that would be like a luchador for me. That's what you'd call one of the luchadors.
Yeah, the horned
yeah,
melon.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
The
He's got a mask on.
Horned melon.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Beast Mortis is a horn.
And I'm imagining facial hair on this wrestler. Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I don't know
it's
why.
almost like the jobbers of luchadors.
Okay, last one. I
Sure.
think you're going to like this one. So you're in the ring. Me and you are going at it.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? You're a gawk. A GAC, gawk. What is it? It's a melon. It's part of the cucumber family.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Filipino, so maybe GW Joe might know what this vegetable is.
Or
the
if
gawk.
we could get the pronunciation.
The gawk.
And by the
it's
way,
GAC. How else are you going to spell it? Gawk.
I thought you said GAK.
You're a gawk.
What is it? C or K?
GAC.
Oh, you said K first.
Did they say K? Well,
That changes it because it could be a gotch.
gotch.
Gotcha.
Gotch. You're a gawk. I think it's C.
I feel
It's a hard C.
I feel like at first I want to be offended, but at the same time I feel strong.
Yeah.
I feel like yes, I am.
You're a gawk.
Yeah.
Look at that gawk over there.
Let me tell you. How do you feel being called a gawk?
I like it. I think it could be part of my moniker. Here comes the gawk.
hit him with the gak.
Check out.
Yes.
Okay.
To the gak WO.
That was it. Okay, second question, an alternate scenario. Here we go. Okay. We all know the fiasco that happened a couple months ago with Tiffany and Charlotte. Yeah. My feed has been like throwing around that Ludwig is dating Charlotte, or there's something going on, or Ludwig broke up with Tiffany. I went to ChatGPT to find out 100% if this happened or not.
So what's ChatGPT?
It said, as of what it saw on the internet right away, did the quick scan, they are still together. As of 2022, still together.
And and remember, the Greek World Order, the alternate commentary table, McGuire on wrestling, and we do not. We want to convey that ChatGPT is not a source that we are saying is relevant fact. We're just saying.
I just used it quickly, thinking it could scour the internet fast for me.
And what would it say?
And it did say that they're still together. So
we're not citing it as a source.
I had to tweak my question. Because the original question was going to be, can Ludwig date Charlotte? Can he do it? But since they're still together, it's kind of a useless question. So I pivot. I pivot again.
Pivot.
Here's the question. There are a lot of relationships. Who's the best wrestling relationship in the biz right now? Is it Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch?
Okay.
Tiffany and Ludwig? Still together. Triple H and Stephanie?
Okay.
Karrion Kross and Scarlett?
Okay.
Or Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, the timeless piece?
Okay, well, I'm taking the time.
I'll tag you in.
Tag me in. I'm taking the timeless piece out of there because you said wrestling today.
Okay,
because I don't know if anyone can beat Macho Man and Elizabeth. That's tough.
That's Mount Rushmore. They're definitely one of the four.
Okay. Because
fair enough.
We should do an also. But listen, it's the Cross and the Scarlet.
You're lucky
for many reasons.
Okay, why?
Scarlet.
That's one reason.
Let me tag you in.
Okay, based on the scenario right now, I have to go. As much as I knew, by the way, I wish I circled it. I knew you were going to choose them.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Yeah.
But all honesty, I mean, the Triple H and the Stephanie are the power source. They're the generator. But Becky Lynch and Seth are the couple of couples when it comes to wrestling today. You got a guy who's on his way to being the world champion.
Right.
You got the IC champ, but Becky's starting to get back on her horse again. Becky's becoming the Becky that we all love. And I'm telling you right now,
she's got
Becky
the gak.
and Seth. Yeah, she's got the gak.
She's got the gak.
That's it. There it is.
Okay.
That's it.
Listen, and we gak to go.
We gak to go.
We got a lot of wrestling happening. We got Saturday Night Live's main event.
That's right.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
If we knew how to play the saxophone, we'd do the intro here. Yeah, if I could put the Saturday Night's Live Saturday Night Live's main event. Saturday Night's Live's main event brought to you by Lorne Michaels. No, by Mike McGuire. We got All In. We got Evolution. We got a lot of wrestling happening.
Lots.
We want to remind you that McGuire on Wrestling is dropping on the Monday, so don't be scared. It's a day late. You're getting all the action plus some. We're just covering all things wrestling so he can give you the breaking news.
Breaking news.
I love that part of the show.
It is the best part.
This is my favorite.
I love it.
Anyways, alternate commentary table. We truly appreciate you listening to us and supporting the channel. Don't forget Legends and Champions later in the week, as well as the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. That's who we are. That's what you want to search when you're on Facebook, wherever you're streaming your podcast, and all of the lovely things. We appreciate you and look forward. We'll talk next week with some results.
Let's do it. Check out.